Hello, 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 hello. Good evening. This is Rob or Son, or whatever the fuck you want to call me. And tonight I'm just gonna do some doodling on this endless canvas. So I'm taking requests, all that fun stuff. I really hope that the thumbnail changes on this, but we'll see. So I am going to I don't know, draw something, I guess. What's a good thing to start drawing? What's a... I don't mean to sound like Bob Ross right now either, but, you know, whatever. What's a good thing to draw? Well, let's start with something I like to draw a lot. Let me just fix this microphone real quick. Let's see. If you're just joining, well, of course you'd be just joining. This just started. This is the gaming channel, and I will be doing this on my art channel once I have that up and going. But until then, I figured, why the fuck not? So here we go. So I'm just gonna do a quick little warm up here. Make this a tad longer. So hello to, so far, the one person watching. Welcome. If you have any requests, let me know, and I'll look up any references that I need to look up. Actually, I should probably make that a little longer. I have a habit of drawing long faces. It's a habit that I really need to break, but I think in this case it'll be fine. Because he does usually have a longer face. I could probably bring that down. Not a super long face, but a long-ish face. Actually, the program I'm using right now is called Mischief. You can get it on Windows and Mac. It is basically an endless canvas, and I like to doodle on this because I feel like if I work in Photoshop or Clip Studio Paint, it's more of a finalized thing that I'm working on. This is just more like sketching ideas or whatever. So you'll probably figure out who I am drawing eventually. But until then, I will just keep to what I am doing here. I'm not going to draw the whole body, I'm just going to draw the bust, essentially. Hope you're all doing awesome tonight. All one of you. Honestly, I'm grateful to entertain even one of you, so I appreciate it. I think this is okay. Nope. So I'm gonna start making his, and is it he? Yeah. So I'm gonna start making his eyes. And eyebrows. Again, any requests or anything, just let me know. I might want to redo that nose, but no, fuck it. That should probably be a little higher. Let's see. Hopefully this finally fucking works. Been trying to update the thumbnail, but for some reason it still shows Doki Doki Panic, no matter how many times I actively select a different thumbnail. Whatever. doing with you here? What am I doing with you? Let's look up a reference here. Let's see, I need a good reference here. Actually, this works. So let's go with this. Always has this nonsense happening. I don't even know what the hell these are called because they're definitely not sideburns. I think by now you might know who I am doodling, and if not, you can go ahead and take a guess if you'd like. Again, anybody who just joined us, welcome. Any requests, shout them out. I am doing this on my gaming channel for now until I get my animation channel up and running. Hey Tay, how you doing? How you doing this evening? I am doing random doodles. If you have any requests, let me know. This is kind of practice for me. So give me a heads up. Right now I'm using a reference to make this picture. I need his actual clothes, though. And unfortunately, they're not giving me a decent character sheet. So we're gonna go with this. Oh, good to hear you're doing good. Well, there you go. That's always good. For a lot of people, at least. I am assuming you are on another part of the world or at a different time frame than I am. So it is nighttime for me. Son of a bitch. I'm right now just doing a quick. It's a Rube. It's an Andrew. How you doing? God, hold on a second. It's hot as balls in here. I gotta turn this. Make it a little bit more bearable in here. Any requests? Go ahead and shout them out. I have an infinite canvas here. I am right now just kind of... you're in Cali. All right. I am in Philly. Let's see. What am I looking at here? He's got short sleeves. So just kind of... I think this week has been kind of a drain week. I don't know anybody who was very productive this week. So I feel ya. His nipples will be right there. So it's kind of going like this. Please forgive me, I am actually quite the slow drawer. I cannot seem to get any faster. But, yeah. No matter how much I've drawn, I am incredibly slow, so I apologize if this becomes boring to anybody, but, you know. Whatever. Let's fix that nonsense. And what has he got? He got those white bits. And that kind of makes the sword. I am drawing Breath of the Wild Link right now. Because I've never drawn a Breath of the Wild Link before. So that is what I'm doing. This is just kind of a warm-up, I guess you would call it. I've never actually done warm-up drawings before. I just kind of draw. So excuse the crudeness while I have at it. Now, let's change. And unfortunately, I don't have layers on this version of this program because I can't afford $25 right now. But whatever. I can still make it work. I will now change to red. So now let's go to his face. Actually. I don't like the way that nose looks. Thank you. I don't particularly have a very high opinion of my art style, but it's what I would like to do. And hopefully I will improve as time goes on, despite the fact that I haven't improved in years. That eye looks tiny. Did I fuck that up? I think I fucked that up. Cafe? You'd probably have to provide a picture. I am assuming that is an OC of some sort. I mean, there's something to be said about mental training. There was a study done once where they took two basketball teams, and one team they were told to just think about practicing, and the other team they actually practiced. And when they actually played together, there was no noticeable difference. So I think if you mentally work on your art, like you think about each stroke and all that fun shit, I think there's something to be said about that. I had linked him in the Discord chat. That depends what Discord chat you're coming from. Wow, this... Let's see. Okay. Sorry, I'm... Right now, usually, I have, and I'm sure other people do too, I have the ability to, while I'm drawing, see how it's playing out, like every stroke I make, so on and so forth. And if what I'm currently doing, I can't work it out in my mind to be what I want it to be, I usually just stop drawing. And I'm getting to that point with this right now, and it's bothering me, but it's something I need to ignore for right now, because this is just a sketch, or not a sketch, but like a doodle, so I shouldn't really be super pissed at it. And I know Elsie, if she was here, she would tell me it's fine, it looks great, stop worrying. I'm sure Dex would tell me to shut the hell up. Sorry, sometimes I hold my breath when I when I draw. I'm not sure why I do that. That Discord. Go away. Where did you link them? Let's see. His hair is interesting. You know, other than Ocarina of Time Link, every Link has had the same hairstyle if you really pay attention. Like the same hairstyle. Further up in the creative corner. You're gonna have to link it again because I don't I can't see it, and I don't want this playback to be like just me being quiet and nothing being drawn. If you can, at least. Actually, let's give that a little bit of a... That looks a little too anime. I should probably do an outline of his face. He's actually got a rounded chin. Oops. I am using right now a program called Mischief. It's essentially an endless canvas. So I can zoom in, zoom out, go left, right, up, and down as far as I want, and it will never end. I usually like drawing on this when I'm just kind of sketching or trying to get ideas for something or whatever. That way it's not like finalized, but at the same time, if I want to finalize it, I can just export it and then go from there. I'm using the free version, which doesn't have layers. So, hey Glitch, how you doing? I am doodling, taking requests, and all that fun shit. What is this? Cafe. It's supposed to be like coffee. Anyway. So let me finish up the link real quick and then we'll hop to that. Again, thank you for anybody who here that's joined in. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. To entertain even just one of you is a big deal to me. This is what I would love to do as a living. Just entertaining people with my useless shit. So, thank you. In full disclosure, I am quite the slow drawer, if that's the proper term. I know there's really no time limit, but I feel people would be more interested if I worked a little faster. And unfortunately, I am not a fast worker. At least not yet. I'm just very careful with what I do. Because I have a fear of messing up, which is something that needs to be broken. Oops. This chest went a little too far out. Let's just give some. I'm not doing his whole body, I'm just doing his bust. See, now I like the designs on the Breath of the Wild shirt. What I don't like is the fact that you can't change its color. In the game, at least. I mean, I know there are mods that do change the color, and I know that, you know, since I'm drawing this, I can do whatever the hell I want, but whatever. Well, the reasons why we're not 10,000 subscribers, because A, we don't upload consistently. In fact, we don't do that anymore. We just basically do live streams. 2, it's just me at this point. Elsie is focusing on her singing. She occasionally shows up, but other than that, not really. And really, it's a saturated market, and nobody really watches us because nobody can find us. So, and on top of which, because of what YouTube's doing, you know, it's probably never going to happen. But, you know, I like to be optimistic. Somehow. So what we are going to do is we are going to bring that down. This is actually harder than I thought it would be. I'm just going to finish this bit and then just kind of fuck off to the next one. Forgive me if I don't look up at the chat as often. It's because I am doing this nonsense, but alright. That's basically my link. Right. So that was a quick little, well, let's see if we can erase these little blue marks here. Clean it up just a tad so it looks a little presentable at least. Oh, we forgot his shirt here. There we go. I'll just do that for now. Yeah, it's gonna look messy, but don't care. There we go. Right. It would also probably surprise you that I am drawing on an iPad, but I'm not using any of the iPad drawing software like Procreate or anything like that. I am using something called AstroPad to connect into my Mac. let me tell you a little secret. Despite the fact that I think this drawing sucks, and despite the fact that I hate my own art, and I tell people that, you know, I want to be an artist, but I can't draw. Literally anybody can draw. Literally anybody can, quite frankly, do anything. It's just we like to put those mental blocks in our head. Like, if we don't do it right the first time, or don't do it great the first time, we just kind of stop. So it takes some time. For some people, they pick it up immediately. For other people, it's a little difficult. But anybody can draw. Anybody can do math. Anybody can build a car. Anybody can do, quite honestly, anything that they set their mind to. You just gotta, sometimes you just gotta push through and be like, you know, I am a great artist. I am a great mathematician. I am a great whatever. Tell yourself that. Keep being positive about it. Keep talking about it. I sometimes don't practice what I preach, but I firmly believe that if you affirm that you can do it, if you do those affirmations, and if you stick to it, you will improve. You will get better, and your mindset will change. And when your mindset changes, you'll find things will come easier. That's my belief. Now, it's difficult for me to practice that because of the many years of me telling myself this is not good enough. But you gotta make attempts. Don't try. Just make attempts. Because trying means your heart's not in it. Actually standing up and making it happen. Professional artists are not perfect. They are still learning. They are still going. Yeah, their work may look amazing, but holy shit, they have not stopped learning. And and Andrew is right. They will look at their work and be like, that's a piece of shit. Because they are seeing their flaws. They're seeing everything that they did wrong. Meanwhile, Joe Schmo on the street will probably look at it and be like, holy shit, that's amazing. They won't see the flaws. Even if the artists point them out, they won't see the flaws. They will just see something that looks incredible. To them, at least. Right, I believe somebody requested me drawing their OC. While I will do that this time around, I want to try to stick to characters or things that may already be known. Like I drew Link, maybe I draw, I don't know, Claire Redfield next or something like that. But since I was asked, I will give it a go. I will draw a bust right now. I'm probably just going to stick to busts for the most part. So please bear with me. Much appreciated. Sometimes I sing what I'm doing, and I suck at it. So based on their name, Cafe, I assume they A, like coffee, and 2, are Asian of some sort. So I'm going to give this a go. Also, is this a in this day and age, I can't say that because I'll get in trouble. Is this a boy or a girl or something in between? Yes, I just assumed a gender. I'm going to draw a character. Oops. I did not select the pen. The brush, rather. Please forgive me. Alright, so let's start off with male. Cool. If you don't mind, I will probably draw him a little more badass. There was a game, an indie game, that I was to voice in during the age of the Xbox 360 and PS3. And I was supposed to play a gay pilot. And when I read about this character, I fucking loved it. Like, I loved him. Like, he was the type of character that came off as flamboyant, but then had, like, these moments where he was just a badass, and I loved every second of it. So, but the game, I have footage of the game in a very early alpha on my old computer. I don't want to say the name of the game because I don't want somebody to figure out who was actually making it and then go to them and say shit. But the game was a side-scrolling beat-em-up, and you played as a girl. I forget her name. And it looked really good. Like, the art style, like, it was hand-drawn. And the art style was amazing. Hey, Dylan. And, I was kind of sad that it just kind of disappeared. Like, the person, apparently, they got a job, and, they just lost track of time, and they never really got around to making it. So I was kind of sad, because it would have been my very first professional voice acting gig. But, you know, that shit happens, you know, life happens, and just roll with the punches. There's a Rush song called Roll the Bones, where the chorus goes, why are we here? Because we're here. Roll the bones. Why does it happen? Because it happens. Roll the bones. You know, just basically, like, you know, the things just kind of happen because they happen. You know, you can't really control everything, and you just kind of go with it. Like, every situation is neutral until we place a emotion on it. You know, and you know, I know that's kind of a hard concept to put into practice, but it is something that is worth trying to study and get a discipline on, because, you know, it will help you get through life a little bit easier. It'll help you deal with certain situations a little better, you know. I like to draw out where everything is going to be. This is actually pretty helpful. Just remember, when you start drawing the face is not a flat plane. It's curved. And, like, your eyes are round, but they sit inside sockets. Everything else is curved. You know, your mouth isn't flat. Your nose isn't flat. It's curved. So, see, I know all this shit, but yet I have difficulties with drawing. Right now, I am drawing Tay's original character, Cow Fei. I promised that I would draw him, but I would request, if you guys are going to make requests, make them like characters that are kind of well known. You know, I don't have a problem with drawing OCs, but I'd rather draw characters that exist already. You know what I mean? Just for this stream at least. So, Calfe, what are your eyes? What are your eyes? Kind of like that. So, what I will do, he's got kind of tired looking eyes. His lips parted a little bit. And his eyebrows are doing what now? He's got those types of eyebrows. Yeah, skinny neck. We'll go with that. Kind of disheveled. He's got this collar thing going on. Maybe there's like a button loose or something. It's got a sweatshirt over top of it or some sort of jacket going on. Give him slumped shoulders. Give him that more tired look. He also needs ears, even though they're probably going to be covered. I'm always good at drawing one eye, and then when I get to the other eye, usually I tend to fuck up. Yeah, I'll give Mercy a crack. I'll give her a crack in more than one way, if you know what I mean. Sorry. Can't help myself, there's plenty of that online anyway. But yeah, I'll give Mercy a shot. She'll be a decent challenge with her outfit. At least to me. of giving like a little bit of a confused look, like what the fuck's going on? So this part is there. So he's got a little bit of nonsense going on with his hair, kind of disheveled looking. His jacket's kind of just sort of hanging there. I'll give it a bit of a this a little bigger. What? Get rid of his ears. His hair's covering it. There you go. So there's a quick little sketchy sketch of that. Alright, let's move on to Mercy. I'm going to try to move a little faster here. Alright, let's look up Mercy. You like a really, really good picture of her. I think that one too, though. All right. Actually, I have an idea. Let's shrink you two down and move you over here. And then let's give Mercy a crack here. That's all right. Mercy. Let's put one reference here. And then let's minimize you. I'll watch you when I'm done. Let me get a good look at her face here. That is way too fucking big. There we go. Alright, I'll be here. Right, Mercy. Actually, let's... So does everybody have a good day today? I hope so. She has a very defined jaw. Let's do it like that for now. We'll fix it eventually. Alrighty. Oh! Oops. Accidentally minimized a thing. On my iPad, at least. It's always that other eye that always seems to give me the most fucking trouble. So it seems to be the problem I have. Well, the biggest problem, one of the biggest problems I have is drawing the female shoulders. They are a bitch. So for right now, I'll just leave that the way it is, and then round off her face a little. Make her a little bit softer. Where does this nonsense? Thanks, Dylan. No, see, this is a challenge for me. Mainly because she has all this sci-fi shit on, and I'm not really good at that. Actually, never mind. I don't want to. She has all that sci-fi shit on. Alright. This nonsense. And she's got that fucking weird ass collar thing on. Yeah, I'm not that great at this, but I will improve. Even looking at a reference picture, this is proving to be quite difficult for me. I have to... no, it'll be alright. So let's keep the original there. Just she has 3 of those. So that goes 1, 2. Yeah, this is the part where I start getting angry at myself. Well, okay, why don't we do this then? Oops. Why don't we clean up the face? Actually, that nose should be, oops, it needs to be moved over just there. Now her face looks lopsided. I don't feel like she's tilting her head. I think now her face is lopsided. Oh, shit. I might as well just... Man. Alright. What's going on with her shoulder? She's got like a thing here. Damn it. Sorry, I'm starting to get frustrated. This is a habit that needs to be broken. All right. You know what? Okay. I'm starting to get frustrated. So here's what I'll do. I'm going to save this. Okay? I will save the stream. I will stream again really soon. And I'm going to remake this Mercy. I'm going to save this file. And I'm going to come back to this file. And I will make a new Mercy. Because I personally am starting to get frustrated because I keep looking at this and seeing all the things that I'm doing wrong and not entirely sure how to fix it. So I'm also getting tired too, so that doesn't help. So what I'm going to do is next stream, I'll come back, I'll make a new Mercy, I'll come back to this file, make a new Mercy, and I don't know, things will be cooler. I hope you enjoyed a little bit. I was quiet, but whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. Have a good night. And I'll see you guys real soon. I promise I'll come back and I'll finish this. I promise. Alright, bye.